your mate Yorkie here. Welcome you to the afternoon adventures, where we return for some more Dungeons & Dragons fun to Baldur's Great, and it's a character y'all in the community section voted for. And before that I had ChatGPT help me make, and that is Cragrock the Smith. Lady Gold Dwarf, but like practices, old dwarves have beards. Life Cleric, lawful good. Just helped save the grove from the goblin attack. And we're about to see what else she's got lined up for us. So, let's get in there.
This is boring. We should train against real goblins.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
Bad news, children, you're going to die. Be strong and watchful over your kin and trust that his victory. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I think 5.
I saw you at the gates. A few words for the kids? Spare a story. Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
Very well.
Step, parry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
And that's dummy, so yeah. Interesting technique, having some trouble. I'll try and be encouraging to him.
Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
Demonstrate swing. Show him how the fluidity of movement he lacks. Critical success.
Like this, you mean? Step, step, strike. Yes! You really know what you're doing.
Well, I hope so.
Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
One last thing, don't shout at you moves like that. Spoils the surprise for your goal.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Keep training until you make short work of any goblins.
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Alright, we're done with him. Lazel's inspired. 1 inspiration gained. Battle axe. I don't think she can use that, can she? Wait, she can? She can. Good. That also ties in with the Pratchett Dwarf style. The battle axe. Nice.
What I do for some salt?
Right. I'll talk to you again. I'd.
Next time the goblins come, I'll be ready.
Cool.
How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Oh, right. Go for the heart.
Might want to learn to be a medic, kid. I don't think warrior is your thing. Right.
And move.
Okay. I don't have a way of talking to animals, so. Could do with resting at camp, probably. Maybe not right now. Lacrissa. How do we get up there?
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
Try not to kill over with the first plate. Will you? I don't see many soldiers
We're
here.
tougher than we look. We've survived persecution, survived Avernus. Who knows? Some of us might even make it to Baldur's Gate.
You survived the hell, you'll survive this.
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
A lawful good, she's not really the wagering type.
No? Shame.
Too chaotic for her.
I thought you might enjoy a little fun. Be safe out there, whatever comes your way.
What have we got over here? Not a whole lot by the look of it. Guess we can go back inside. Doesn't look like there's much here. Lazel! Get your butt down here, fool.
Assume nothing. What to do? We have to find a way forward.
It must be time.
What's behind here? Secluded chamber, huh?
I should speak up.
Have you spoken to Korga?
Not yet.
Of course, you have your own business to attend to. But if the druids won't abandon this ritual of theirs, it will be trouble. For all of us.
I'll do what I can.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes, of course.
Alright, that's not going to do a whole lot for me. I guess we need to come back here to talk to him once we've spoken
goes
to the
nothing.
guards. Or the druid, rather.
Ain't leaving town for a good while after
Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Too late! Looking at you is painful enough.
Can't wait to get back to the gate.
Give it back. Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I did see you take
I
it.
don't have your ugly locket. I never seen it before.
Yeah, you're lying, kid.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
You don't need the violence. That was criminal, but it's a child. Don't you dare lay a finger on the child.
You threatening me?
And we won't making threats to a child. Pull yourself together.
You don't understand. The kid stole my locket. He... Oh, the hell's with this? These little devils get away with everything because of coddling bastards like you. You'll get yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will, but personally, I doubt it. See you around.
True.
Where'd the kid go? A man and woman stand side by side in armor emblazoned with a red fist surrounded by flames. Find pride and purpose in the flaming fist. Join today and protect Baldur's Gate. Led by Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard himself. He'll be tasked with guarding the city streets, protecting its people and upholding the laws that govern us. Speak to any of our friendly fists throughout the city, or visit our headquarters at the Sea Tower of Baldur to find out how you can create new paths. See what this is. 1 foot, 2 feet. Well met, we'll meet. 2 drakes, 1 mink, 1 draft, 2 drinks. 1 bear, 3 bears. Come join, drink here. 1 foot, 2 feet. Well met, we'll meet. Yadella and Gal shed twixt them afoul, all covered in butter, and they liked each other. Along came a fly, who flew wind with a cry, to the buttery fowl of Yolanda and Gal. When Gal took a bite, Yolanda shrieked with fright. Don't eat that, oh my, that's a butterfly. There was an old man named Elman, who made the best buns in Faerun. The elders did scold him whenever he sold them, saying, Elm, bring those buns to our room. Someone needs to work on their poetry. That's the workout area. So let's come back down here. Go here. See what's going on here.
Thanks to you, that kid is my locket. My mum gave that to me on her deathbed. Get out of my face. Got nothing to say to you.
Shouldn't have been threatening a kid. Honestly.
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
All you did was stand up for your crew, I respect that.
Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here, and losing track of the bloody druid.
Where did they come from?
They chased us, all the way from the ruins we were poking around in.
And is that why you lost track of the druid you mentioned?
Aye. His name's Halsin, and if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it.
Really?
Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Have a look at that contract.
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
True. Just tell me where to find the relic.
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Well, I mean, you're presuming I'm gonna die, but that might not prove to be the case, you know.
Can't wait to get back to the gate.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Hello, you two. Don't mind me, I was just passing through.
No bother. We're just daydreaming anyhow.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
Plans? Just surviving the journey's ambitious enough already.
Luck's been on our side this far. No reason to think it'll run out now.
Of the options, that's
Optimism,
closest.
my friend. Try it out.
Easy money.
Dumb enough to ask.
True.
Where did I put that old bucket?
Thanks for fighting off those goblins.
Sure.
You need to replace any gear? Just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Let me see what you're holding. I don't know that I need any of that. I think I'm okay. That forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a
Of
smith?
sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Alright, well, thanks for the chat.
Take me. What I wouldn't do for best tools.
What have we got going on here?
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other.
Yeah.
Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Alright, and this one?
My thunder wave will make quick work of any goblin. Just you wait.
If you say so.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
Sounds like you might not be allowed to be here much longer, honestly.
I am not grumpy. Scowl on your face before I control.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards.
That was us.
Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Sure, why not?
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Hansi Ethel.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! Your cheeks aren't nearly ruddy enough, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Could be useful. What are you, an alchemist?
Oh, nothing as fancy as that. but I come from a long line of women with a sure hand at such things. Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
Fair enough. What is it exactly?
Oh, 'tis just a healing potion, nothing fancy. Here. You just look like you might need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
I've been better. It's difficult to explain, actually.
I've seen it all. I once
You
had
may
a
not
fella
think this.
who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse. What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
Yeah, I've got a mind flare parasite in my head. How's that one?
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but yes, I may have something at home.
Such as?
I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there.
All right.
Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Show me your wares, why don't you?
Bother.
Got potion of greater healing, that's good. What gold do I have? 312. Wouldn't mind that. Wouldn't mind that. Chemical stuff. Fish, we'll take it. We can. Alright, fine.
Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you.
Me
Take
too.
care, Pet.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Off we go then.
Rest up. We have nothing we can craft at the moment.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Well, she don't sound happy. What's your news?
Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
What are you
In
talking
Kresh
about?
Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yeah, and the... Hold it, Lazel. I'll see to this one.
You dare interrupt?
Yes, I
Has the
dare.
tadpole ravaged your sense?
Tiki, stop lying on my keyboard. I need that. Stop it. Enough, step down.
Shocky. Fine.
Good dog. You. Tell me where you saw the Githyanki.
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us before we saw it. Jammed his blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side. And I just ran.
The map. Show me.
All right, Lizelle, you got what you needed.
Your mediocre interrogation technique notwithstanding.
It was all we needed to do, Lizelle. Not everything has to be violent.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
You alright?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Anything on your mind?
He's still staring right past you.
Alright. Well, enjoy yourself.
Touch me. A crooked touch.
Look, don't take your eyes off my hands.
Just. Since he's not marked as theft, I think we can do that.
On my way.
Oh,
Aye.
I don't have any money or anything to sell. My partner does that.
So what's your side of the business?
What? I'm the guard. So don't steal anything. I'm watching you.
Who are you, Mr. Bad News Bear?
Hold out your hand, lady. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Yeah, that was a fancy trick.
You haven't seen anything yet, lady. Go on, take the ring and watch your fortune change.
Can I do sleight of hand? Yeah, it's not going to work. Stallion, why don't you take this one?
Hold out your hand, mister. Go on, take this ring. It's lucky.
Nice sleight of hand. Hammer's flourish, right?
I never learned names or anything, just the tricks. Anyway, forget that. Take the ring. I want to show you how lucky it is.
Make it vanish.
Weeping bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings.
Or
I've got more where that came
coin
from.
that you're good at
Real
flipping.
cheap too. Interested?
You can drop the axe.
I don't know what you mean.
Come on, this Tinker's trash can, a clumsy one.
Hey, that hurts. I'm running an honest... okay, what's a tinker's trash?
So when a scammer offers the target a magic object,
Uh-huh.
then rings the game to gain the target's trust and sell them trash.
Huh. Interesting. And I promise, this isn't a Tinker's trash scam.
Yeah, not much. And what kind of con is it?
Look, I swear to you, these rings are the real deal. I promise, I'm not running a scam. Last chance. You want to look at my stuff or not?
Just take your ring and count yourself lucky.
No fooling you, is there? All right, get walking. Leave some room for the chumps, huh?
Never a dull moment, swift as my feet can carry me.
Can't do anything with that hole, I don't think.
What's that?
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Indeed. So what are we meant to do with it?
Let's have a look.
Looks like we've got the barney going on down here.
Please, let's through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hell spawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Okay. That didn't look too good. What's going on there?
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh.
Why are the druids holding your daughter?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
It's not great if she's a
Breaking
child.
into druid chambers to steal a sacred relic. Oh, she sounds like fun.
Astarion, we're not criminals. Very given value of not criminals. She's just a child. The druids are overreacting. I'll talk to them.
We'll figure
Whoops.
something out.
That wasn't what I intended
We
to do.
always do.
I hit 2 by
Speaking
mistake.
of, we don't have time to gather. You'd best move on.
What about these lot over here?
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Not get eaten by a bear. Try greasing palms.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
I'll rush the guards. You...
I won't risk you two, love. We'll find another way.
Alright, let's see what we can talk to these guys. Alright, Baloo.
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, get back!
Won't be me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I go where I no. Why? I'm not looking for trouble. Can you just let me by?
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Alright, so we're through. Scribbled notes.
Would that we could speak freely, my Ursheim friend.
Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden.
Wow.
His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
Yeah, you got a dark side to you, don't you, Lizzo? Are you sure the crashes are only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Sathisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Kind of wisdom is very valuable.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge.
Oh, you're proud of
Yet
your
we
people.
still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Do you know much about mind
I
players?
understand much beyond your comprehension.
Well, aren't
More
you
to the
charming?
point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
All right, well, let's head on, shall we? Because I don't want to turn into a mind player shooting the breeze. What did you going on about over here?
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close?
I did.
A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine, ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Common variety goblins led by a lasher and flanked by Booyak.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
More than I'd like to. The time was spent among books. I'm a student of the page.
Uh-huh. I've always preferred experience to the second-hand accounts of lesser men. But to each their own. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it
There's
of the
no dragon.
brass or silver variety?
There wasn't one.
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious.
There was no dragon.
Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
I don't think so. I was concentrating on not dying. Actually, did they call out? I don't think we called it. Yes, they did.
They did, didn't they?
I think.
Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
What do you think Maglabiet makes of this change?
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Well, go ahead. Anyway, what about that dragon you talked about?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
So you don't want the truth, you just want extreme sensationalism.
Pardon me, I must prepare to travel. Good
Where are you
night.
heading?
To the goblins camped nearby, of course. I've been tracing their doings with great care. Whoever this absolute they're worshipping might be, I'll be the first to write about it.
All right, off you go then. This must be this bell we've been hearing about. Can't speak with animals, so there's nothing I can do there.
Speak.
What were you saying to that bird?
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
I help defend this grove. I'm not your enemy, you know.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren.
Your brethren?
More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
And she's wrong?
Perhaps not. But that does not make it right. Only Master Halsin can stop this.
You're a good woman.
I pray my bird returns with news of him. If
I
not,
shall look for him too.
I fear for my people.
Shouldn't the ritual protect the grove? You're not helping. And ritual can protect the grove. And are you helping prepare it?
I would prefer not to. But if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order. And my voice will not matter.
Doesn't sound good. Alright, see you around. Oh, we got some more awesome drugs and stuff. A little plaque here.
By Sylvanas, the old oak, all death begets life.
Okay. Sounds ominous.
I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Korga? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas. She must pay the price. We will imprison the thief under guard of my servant.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just
a what, Wrath?
A child.
A thief? A poison? A threat?
A child.
I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
What's the girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Nature's possible, but not well. Release her. I'll see that she stays out of trouble.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
I haven't seen any grace yet.
Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Sounds like you're making a play for his power.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanas, god of nature.
tried to steal from us.
I'll take
Yet she failed. That's what matters.
Why not send it to camp? Right, what do you have in here? You know, with apologies, I'm going to cut it short at 45 minutes. Normally I'll be running an hour and a half, 2 hours. But I'm feeling a bit off kilter this afternoon with my throat and stuff. So I'm going to give myself a break for the day. Join me next time, should be tomorrow, and we'll run longer. See you then.